Hi, everybody. This is Cheryl Abram, and you're with Person-Centered Cyber. So this is part 2 of our 4 easy steps to your best career decision. In the last video, I talked about the difference between a decision and a choice, and I went over step 1 of this decision-making system. So if you haven't looked at that video, please go back and do that. Now, let's talk about the remaining 3 steps in this system, okay? Just as a reminder, here are all 4 steps. Write your decision statement, list 3 or more benefits, values for each option, prioritize your values, and make the decision that best aligns with your first value. As a reminder, this was my decision statement or question. Should I remain in HR policy or change careers to cybersecurity? Step 2. List 3 or more benefits / values for each choice, right? Now, the reason why I say benefits / value, what you want to do is get your options together. Okay, do I stay in HR? Do I go to cybersecurity? For each of those, I want to know, well, Cheryl, what are the benefits for each of these? Because there's nothing that I'm doing right now that does not have a benefit. I don't care how horrible, terrible, amazing it is. Everything that I'm doing, that I'm engaged in now, there's some benefit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be, engaged in it. Okay. So when I'm writing these benefits and what I'm getting out of these various things, those are my values. Okay. Those are the things that I value. Okay. So let's see what that is. For me, this is what it was. Stay in HR policy, which was a federal job. Okay, you see these 5 things I have here. Established presence in the federal community, great benefits, job security as a federal employee. Y'all know how people talk about them good government jobs, okay? And if you're in government or out of government, you know how hard it is to get rid of a federal person, right? So job security, respected as knowledgeable in federal OPM policy and leadership. So I worked at the Office of Personnel Management, okay? One thing I could not stand, though, I was respected as knowledgeable. But the thing is, people, when they saw me, they would say, oh, OPM is here. I couldn't stand that. Okay. Although I did like, that recognition. Okay. And of course, I had a really good salary. I was a GS-14 step something, when I got out. Change careers to cybersecurity. What are the benefits? Okay. Which are also the things that I value. More room to grow as a professional, more control of my career, more serious consideration of my training and policy ideas, okay? More respect as a policy professional. Now, when I say more serious consideration, I'm talking about other people would consider my ideas more than they did, same ideas, different setting, federal employee, contractor, okay? More respect as a policy professional and great salary potential, right? So these are all the things that I value when it comes to careers, okay? All the things that I've now what I have to do is for the next step, I have to prioritize those things that I listed, okay? So now look at this list right here. Here's everything plus the top 4 things, now what you'll see here is it's a mixture of both. So look at both of your lists, all right, and prioritize across the list. So my first 2 are from change careers, and the last 2 are from number 3 is from HR policy, and the last one, well, it's kind of across, right? But these are the things that I value. I've just prioritized those things, okay? You see that? More control of my career is more important to me than any other thing in here. More control of my career, all right? And so the next step and the last step is for me to now take this right here. I see what the first thing is. Now what I got to do is align my decision with this first value. And that, of course, was to change careers to cybersecurity. All right. Now I know you all, I'm not going to go into all of that. Okay. However, and you can look at all the gory details, you know, in the video that I'm putting in the description here. So from now on, it's important to do the work to make the best and most authentic choice or decision, sorry, about your career by following these steps, or trust yourself to create your own process. All right. You don't have to use this. I'm sure you could think of a better one for you. Either way, whether you use this one or whatever you come up with, either way, the time and the effort that you invest in trusting yourself is going to produce profits that really transcend your career. And they're going to it takes you to a whole nother level of authenticity. Okay. So as was the case with me, to change careers was the most authentic decision for me. Now, this could work for anything. Absolutely anything. What large decision do you have coming up where you feel a lot of uncertainty? Okay. Just use this process and use the information that you have to make that decision. Okay. That doesn't mean you leave everybody. You don't talk to your wife, or you don't consider what your kids got to say, or, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that at all. You consider those things. However, accountability is always going to sit with you. There's at no time will you be able to say it's because of you, you know, that my career is a flop. No, it isn't. Everything is because of you, and you want it to be that way. You want to have accountability for your own career, okay? Because that accountability gives you control and allows you to manipulate things the way you want them to be. All right. All right, so that's all I have for y'all today. Again, I am Cheryl Abram. This is Person-Centered Cyber. Please like and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, and I will see you back here next time. Have a good night.